This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
The water damage that we saw in a brief tour was on the floor.
The south tower of the Mills B. Lane Justice Center shut down this morning after a fire sprinkler activated, flooding part of the building. What happened in our Channel 2 News Big Story at 5 o'clock. The sprinklers turned on despite no signs of fire. I'm Kristen Remington.
I'm Landon Miller. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Water caused damage on the 4th floor, and it also flowed down to the floors below. Paul Nelson joins us live at the Mills Lane Justice Center. And Paul, do we know what caused the sprinkler to go off yet?
No, not yet, Landon, but it is under investigation. The South Tower is still closed tonight, but Washoe County says it'll be up and running again tomorrow. And the sprinkler activated on the 4th floor where the DA's office is. And while firefighters say they got to the water and turned it off fairly quickly, it was plenty of time to do some damage. Fire engines lined the front of the Mills Lane Justice Center after reports of smoke and an activated fire sprinkler. It happened in the south tower of the building.
We came out with the understanding that there was smoke and water activation, so we responded a full second alarm for a high-rise building.
Cassos says about 8 fire crews responded, but they didn't find any evidence of heat or fire.
There was a lot of water flowing from a single sprinkler up on the 4th floor. Of course, a lot of the occupants had evacuated. The guys cleared the floors, and then we had to deal with the water problem.
Water flooded areas of the 4th floor for about 15 minutes, but it also flowed down to the 3rd and 2nd floors below. Crews also turned off the power in the south tower.
There was some water damage, and obviously the fire alarm went off, and so we had to send all of our employees, public, out of the building.
The south tower closed down, forcing people with hearings or appointments to wait outside. Many had to reschedule. The north tower stayed open for business.
We have a lot going on in both of these towers of this building, so when you have something of this nature go on, you have to notify the public, you have to send employees home.
Washoe County's facilities and restoration teams are assessing the damage and how much it could cost.
We have people on scene with water restoration. They're assessing the damage, and they are quickly trying to get everything back together.
Firefighters say what's good about these sprinklers is they put a lot of water on the fire and in a very short amount of time. The problem is, like today where there wasn't a fire, it just causes a lot of damage. Now, if this flood affected your appointment and you have to reschedule, call the number on your screen, 328-3200. Covering the big story live, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.